All right, Helen, we're talking again about another great successful weekend. First, we played Colorado College, and offensively things went really well. And then we played Pacific Lutheran in our conference opener, and defensively did very well. So talk about those two games and give everyone a recap.
Yeah, I mean, Colorado College, I knew they were down a little bit this year compared to last year. I mean, they were a very, very good team last year, winning their division in their league. And but they only had 7 healthy players, and so we just kept going at them and just kind of wore them down. And we had great contributions from everybody. Kayla Johnson going 7 for 7 was nice. She's shooting the ball really well for us, and just we were able to execute things, and just and like I said, they got worn down, and just they didn't have enough depth to match the depth that we have. And we played 16 players, and all of them came in and did a really nice job for us. And so we're really on the same page offensively. And then the next night playing PLU, I mean, they know our system a little bit more, and they can do things a little bit more. But I feel like we got off to a good start and shot the ball really well in the first half to get a nice lead. But when you're shooting the ball over 50%, that doesn't always hold true. And so they made a run in the second half where we struggled scoring, and I think shot like under 3% in the second half, but it was really our defense that made the difference. And that's, I think, a biggest difference from last year, is that we can really get a number of stops in a row, whereas last year we didn't put together a lot of stops in a row. And I just thought everybody that came in defensively did a great job. And even in the first half, we made our run in the first half after they got a lead based on coming in and playing some defense and creating some offense with our defense.
Talk about some of the things that you are able to do with having 10 solid players who are contributing significant minutes in every game.
Yeah, I mean, and really we're 12 easily 12 deep, and even some of the ones that are passed out that are freshmen are very good and very talented, and it's just really difficult to get that many people on the floor. But we can press the entire game. We can change lineups, go smaller, go bigger, play defense a certain way, pressure more or back off a little bit more depending on what we need. And then just offensively, we can score a lot of different ways. We can get to the basket, we can shoot the three. And so I think because we don't really drop off, I think when we sub, when other people sub a lot of times, even if it's a small drop off, it's still a drop off. And we just really don't have that drop off. When we compete in practice, our starting lineup versus the next 5, that's a toss up in our scrimmages in practice. So I just think that's really a key to our success.
And now we come into another weekend with 2 games. And it's the opposite situation last weekend. You've got your conference game first and a non-conference game on the road on Sunday. So give us a scout first of Puget Sound, and then what we expect down at Eastern Oregon.
Yeah, Puget Sound, they're just really solid. They're very disciplined. They really execute their sets and what they want to do defensively. Very, very good defensive team and rebounding team. They have Kelsey McGinnis, it's leading the way with 21 points a game, and just a really, really solid guard. Can score in a lot of different ways, gets to the basket, gets to the free throw line a lot, but really shoots the 3 very well. And then a lot of younger kids stepping in, and they're kind of like us after that, where they have a lot of players averaging between 10 and 6 points. And so they'll be a good test for us. They play Friday at Whitman, so that'll be good for us to kind of see what they did down there and then be ready for them. And then Eastern Oregon, extremely, extremely gifted team. They beat us here last year. They have everybody pretty much back from that team. They're ranked number 10 in NAI right now, and they're just very physical, play a lot of different defenses, which we haven't seen people changing defense within a game except for maybe 1 or 2 possessions. So we really have to be on top of our game to see what they're running and execute the different offenses and get into them quickly.